In this video, I break down the top 2 states where you can purchase cheap tax-defaulted real estate properties for incredibly low prices. Cheap isn't just a word, it's a mindset. Where others see abandoned or broken properties, you see the opportunity. The numbers don't lie. By following the right deals and a proven system, you can turn these overworked gems into massive profit. Stick with me till the end of the video to uncover the 2 states which offer the best opportunities and why they stand out. This is a business of abundance. It's not easy. If you want easy, I recommend you get a job. This requires research, knowledge, and judgment. Whether you're looking for a big profit margin, to buy low and resell quickly for a profit, or to build a nest egg for a rental portfolio, these states have low starting prices. Arkansas and Michigan certainly qualify. For beginners and newcomers, let's discuss what is a tax deed and how do tax deed auctions work. Most importantly, how you can profit from them. This little known but highly lucrative tax defaulted auction process sells properties for 60%, 70%, and 80% below the tax assessed value. In all 50 states, the state legislature, by law, requires that the official county treasurer of each local county must evaluate and tax properties. All real estate property owners must pay property taxes annually. When property owners don't pay, the consequences are serious. The treasurer will demand payment. The tax assessor determines the value. If the property taxes have not been paid, the treasurer will lien the property with a tax lien, followed by official notices of default. This is serious. The property will be seized. Confiscation will take place soon thereafter if the property taxes are unpaid. Tenants or owners evicted and the property will be auctioned. Public notice of the auction will be given in the newspapers and on the county website. Anyone can attend. These auctions are open to the public. The treasurer will use the revenue from the tax defaulted auction to pay delinquent past due taxes and to pay school teachers, firefighters, local police departments, and many county employees. Here's where you come in. The auction starting price will be very close to the delinquent past due taxes. At the property tax defaulted auction, the treasurer is authorized to cancel, that is, extinguish, delete the mortgage or the deed of trust loan. In the tax deed states, you make your money when you buy at the tax defaulted auction. If you don't get that part right, you will end up spinning your wheels and only make a fraction of the money that you deserve. Now that you know how the tax deed auction works, let's dive into the actual tax deed sale and find these low price bargains. Before we do, ask yourself this question: what's at stake? The answer is, your future is up to you. According to the Federal Reserve Bank, only 31% of Americans have funded their retirement plan. The tax defaulted auction process may be your solution to make real money. In just a minute, I'm going to reveal the top 2 states where you can purchase cheap tax defaulted real estate properties. Imagine you purchase a used and abused real estate for just pennies on the dollar, and then having the ability to resell that bargain into the open public market and make a generous profit. The difference between the purchase price at the auction and your selling price is called margin, which is your profit. Low purchase prices are the name of the game and your objective. A low starting bid isn't always a shortcut to success. What you need is a process, a vision, and a strategy. That's the difference between someone who walks away with junk and someone who turns a generous profit from a used and abused, cheap but valuable property. In the 30 years I've been guiding beginners and newcomers, I've watched the local county government make changes in the system. Auction buyers need to be conscious and diligent and understand the auction rules and the process, which is posted on the county website. Most real estate investors overlook tax defaulted property auctions because they simply don't understand how the system works. This means less competition for you and real money opportunity to make profits. By mastering this niche, you're stepping into a market where the rewards are high and, generally speaking, the competition is low. Now let's get into the 2 states that stand out for cheap real estate through tax deed auctions. State number 1, Arkansas. In the state of Arkansas, the Commission of State Lands is very much involved in the process of tax-defaulted real estate auctions. This makes Arkansas unique and beginner-friendly, as the process is centralized and easy to follow. The Commissioner of State Land has approved and authorized many counties to allow auction bidders to use credit cards to make the purchase. It's not unusual to find credit cards interest-free for those who qualify. The county considers tax-defaulted auctions as is. That means, caveat emptor, buyer beware. The local county government makes no guarantee as to the property condition, and no warranty is available for defects in title. What you see is what you get. Only risk takers purchase real estate without a physical inspection of the property. My recommendation is boots on the ground to check the property condition and to determine and estimate the proper starting bid with knowledge of the needed repairs. It's the buyer's responsibility to understand and have planned for the ARV, the after repair value expenses. Additionally, the property title may have defects and the county government, the auctioneer, is selling as is. It is the buyer's responsibility to determine if other liens remain on the property after the auction. The county treasurer is authorized to delete the mortgage or the deed of trust loan. Okay, you're looking at a screenshot of the county records. It's obvious that the example property, according to the screenshot, has a starting bid of only $3,700. That's the starting bid, or very close. The highest bidder will be the winner at auction. The tax assessed value, according to the screenshot, is $67,000. Based on the numbers on the screen, if the neighborhood checks out, this could be a bargain and resaleable. If the neighborhood is poor, there may be no bidders. If the opportunity to make profits on the above exhibit looks good, other bidders will push the price up at auction. As you can see, there's a low starting bid. That will attract other bidders. Many will run out of money in the bidding process. Highest bidder wins. This is a business of margin. You make your money based on the difference between your purchase price at the auction and what you can sell for into the retail market. Arkansas has 75 unique and different counties. Each county is a separate jurisdiction. That translates to each county having different rules, different properties, and different assessments. There's enough for everyone. Research and property evaluation is the bidder's responsibility. After the auction, the tax deed transfers from the county to the highest bidder. The highest bidder must understand the process of payment to the county. This is important and should be known and understood before the investor leaves home. Why? If you do it wrong, you won't get the property. There are punitive consequences if you do not pay for what you bid. If you don't pay your bid in a timely manner, as a winner, the treasurer will re-auction the property to another bidder in the room. Opportunities like this are closer than you think. My system is designed to help you generate money quickly. This is not about buying the cheapest properties. It is about buying at a low price and having a large margin of profit between your purchase price and the comparable properties in the market where your property is located. Buyer beware. Many tax defaulted property auctions have low or cheap starting bids. However, the upside potential may not generate enough margin between the purchase price and the retail price. The opportunity for a savvy entrepreneur investor is to find the right property. Cheap isn't just a word, it's a mindset. The right deal is a valuable property for a great price. These bargain properties turn into massive profits. Other auction bidders with no training fail to see the opportunity, and they walk away leaving large profits because they believe if they pay more than 10 cents on the dollar, they are paying too much. Well-trained entrepreneurs make large profits and achieve success following a process that starts with a vision of what they want, careful selection of the property, and planning the purchase and sale. This is a business of margin between the purchase price and the retail price. State number 2, Michigan. Michigan has 83 counties. The auctions are conducted annually, usually in the summer and the fall. The majority of the county governments are selling tax-defaulted properties using online auctions. Everything is listed on a website known as tax-sale.info. My students have been purchasing tax-defaulted properties in Michigan for decades. To assist student investors and accelerate their learning, we regularly conduct 3-day auction buying tours. These tours help students get to know the bidding process for used and abused properties, to prepare you for the auction in many ways, and to practice the property evaluation process of tax-defaulted real estate. The housing inventory in Michigan is large. The census reveals many residents leave the state and head south to get warm. Thousands of homes are available for tax-defaulted auctions across the state of Michigan annually. It's not unusual for a county to post 50 to 70 tax-defaulted properties, starting bids pennies on the dollar. Our records reveal those who attend 3-day auction buying tours make extraordinary profits in this state. Recently, my student James purchased a tax-defaulted property in Michigan. James is a veteran of the United States Army. When he came home from serving his country, he applied for and got a job working locally in a warehouse. He planned for the job to be temporary. However, like many working in the same warehouse, they found the money was good. It was not great, but it paid the bills and they could live well. Then one day, everything changed when James hurt his back. He was working overtime to earn extra money and became overtired. He had been working long hours for 2 weeks. A trip to the hospital was on his agenda. After weeks of traction, treatments, and months of therapy, James was on his way back to the warehouse, except now he was fragile and realized it was time to plan a different future. James had no real estate experience, so he enrolled in our coaching program, and during his days off, he attended auctions, and he was discouraged.
I used to work at a warehouse, but I didn't know anything about the tax lien and deeds. I thought the only way you could buy real estate was through a real estate agent, so I didn't know anything about it.
Shortly thereafter, James attended a 3-day auction preparation workshop with a half a dozen other student bidder investors, where he learned to evaluate used and abused real estate from a coach, and then by lengthy discussions of property values with other like-minded students. He had his first success, a single-family home he purchased cheap for only 36 cents on the dollar. James made a bundle of money. The property on the auction list appeared as one of the cheapest. However, other bidders pushed the price up. James did not repair the property. It only required major cleanup and minor repairs, plus tender loving care for the landscaping. A broker brought James the sales contract within days. James purchased the property for 36 cents on the dollar, and he sold it retail for $160,000. And after paying the brokerage commission and the selling expenses and minor fix-up, his profit was $79,000, more than he earned all year at the warehouse. If you don't have the funds, $58,000 is not cheap. However, To buy a single-family home valued at $160,000 for only $58,000 can be considered a bargain. I call that cheap. Bottom line, he more than doubled his money because his strategy was to make money between the low purchase price and the margin for selling. Others walked away because it wasn't 10 or 20 cents on the dollar. If you're wondering why these two states, Arkansas and Michigan, stand out, it's because of their low barriers to entry, large inventory, and investor-friendly process. Easy process for beginners or newcomers. If you're just starting out or looking to scale your real estate portfolio, these states are worth looking into. Opportunities like this are closer than you think, but it's not just buying cheap. It's about buying smart. My system is designed to help you identify the best deals, avoid pitfalls, and turn tax-defaulted property into profits. If you're ready to take the next step, click on the video in the description below for my free guide.